I'm a filmmaker, you're a filmmaker. Let's talk about it. This week, I want to talk about the idea of what kind of power filmmakers hold in the progress of society. What does that mean? Well, here's an example. This is about a video game, but the same idea applies to movies, so stick with me for a second. Very minor spoilers for The Last of Us. In The Last of Us, one of the main characters is Ellie, and she's an awesome character who you travel with and grow to love over the course of the game. And I believe it's in a piece of DLC where it's revealed that she's gay. So you create this very awesome, very cool, zombie apocalypse game that's very character driven and focused on these two characters. Awesome. Then once the player is attached, you reveal this new thing about her. I just think it's a very smart and very mature way to do this. The reason I bring this up is because it allows the player to grow very attached to her, and by the time you already love her, this thing is revealed. I just think it's a very smart way to expose people who maybe were bigoted or prejudiced towards gay people or just didn't know any gay people to finally just grow with a character and grow to love them before revealing that, because I think it being done this way doesn't put all the pressure on, this is our gay character who you're gonna love. It's this character who, she's just a character and that's all she is, and she's awesome and you love her, and then it's revealed. And I think it's just very smart that it's done that way, as opposed to her being gay for the sake of being gay, if that makes sense. It just teaches players who might have not seen it through that lens that you can love gay people the same way you love anyone else. And it, just because of that part of their life, that shouldn't change anything about the way you think of them. And I think it was really, really smart on the game developers' part. It doesn't change anything about the story when it's revealed. It doesn't change anything about the way Joel sees her. Joel's the character you play as. And it's not, any crazy, mind-boggling thing that happens. It just kind of happens. It's a really sweet moment, and it's really just an implication, but people still freaked out about it. But this is what I'm talking about. As people who make things, filmmakers, writers, musicians, artists, game developers, we can use the things that we create to do good in the world and teach people the things that we believe and expose people to our personal perspectives of things. In film, this happens all the time. Not only filmmakers commenting on society, but exploiting society's fears. I'm hardly the first to bring up this idea, but throughout the history of cinema, you can see very, very distinct parallels between the popular horror movies of the time and what the general public's fears in real life actually were. In 2000, the New York Times published an article about this very thing. Invasion of the Body Snatchers is frequently read as a critique of McCarthy-era pod people. King Kong, a metaphor for the Great Depression or the threat of the black man to white social norms. Godzilla, a Japanese reaction to the devastation of the bomb. Whether you want to exploit society's fears or push forward the progress of society, there's really no wrong way to go about this. When people can actually relate to what you're saying, it only makes your film that much more important. Society and art go hand in hand. That's why, regardless of what you think of our current president, over the course of his term, I believe we're going to get some really good art. I know that some fantastic artists that I love definitely have things to say about it. Knowing how to introduce people to new ideas, exploit audience fears, or play against the audience expectations can only make you that much better of a filmmaker. The audience-artist relationship is very fragile. Play into it, play against it, and play with it. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like what you saw here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. This has been a Runaway Brand production, and I'll see you guys next time.